watching SKST Radio.
Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you're tuned in to the Grayson Show. Today is Artist Network, and I have a great artist. He goes by the name of John. Welcome to the show,
John! What's good? What's goody?
What's going on?
How you feeling? I'm feeling great.
Oh, good. Okay, so John is a recording artist. And he got a whole bunch going on. I'm like looking you up and finding all this good stuff about you. As you can see, his bio down below here. I mean, he's just, man, you're doing it.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell people who you are and how you got started.
Yes, my name is John Alex Gatsby. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and raised in a little town called Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm an artist. I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. And we're here to make music great.
Nice. Okay, so come on. So how did you really get started? Did you start singing with a brush in the mirror, or how did you find out you had this talent for singing?
I mean, everybody starts that way, don't they? I grew up in a pretty musically inclined household. My father was a DJ, and so it kind of led to me being exposed to all different types and genres of different music. I used to go up to the radio station with him and hang out with the DJs while he would record his show. And answer the phone. They'd let me answer the phones and stuff. So I just kind of fell in love with the industry as a whole from a very young age. It took me a while to realize that this is something that I could do as an actual an actual thing. I moved back to New York when I was 25, 26, something like that. And started working with my friend Orozo in a studio in Brooklyn with a producer named Invisible Will, and made our first song, and then learned about, how to market the song, how to promote the song. It kind of had a little bit of a moment, the song called Let You Go. And from there, I was like, that was kind of the realization that, oh, you can do this, you can actually do this. So in March of this year, I moved to Los Angeles and started working with the new producing duo, Biscuit and Butter. Shout out Biscuit and Butter. They're the producing duo behind John Legend's Best I Ever Had. They've worked with Beyonce. They've worked with some of the biggest names in the industry. We did a bunch of music together, and I like working with those guys. So decided to come out here and just give it our all, and here we are.
Oh wow. Okay, so now that you're like out there, I mean, have your life changed a lot?
I would say it has, definitely. Finding yourself on the Billboard charts, people sending me like screenshots of them in their car listening to the radio and the song is on, or like little things like that just really make me very happy. I'm lucky I haven't had any issues with like people like bothering me in the street or anything like that. But
it's gonna get there.
Yeah, you see that nervous laugh. I'm still enjoying my anonymity for now, and I think that's kind of like I think now is kind of a precious moment, because it's like I'm almost there, and then but I still can be me and just be me and enjoy being me and out with my friends and things like that. So I'm starting to think about those things and what that means. But at the end of the day, fame isn't something that we can control. Fame isn't given to you as an artist. Or fame isn't something that as an artist you can control. It's given to you by people who react with your art. So as long as I'm making an impact and creating engagement and getting people to something to talk about, I think I'm willing to put up with the downsides, as long as we're spreading positivity at the same time.
Right. Okay, so you got all these different projects that you're working on. I know we're getting this particular song up and going. So what's next, though, after you get this going?
We've got a lot of music. The one thing that I do have is I have lots of assets. So I think we've got good follow-up records ready to go. When those will be released, I'm not sure right now. Right now, we're pumping therapy hard into America's ears. But, we definitely have some music. Whether that means a larger project of some kind, I don't know. There's enough assets to do it. So, it just depends on what the listener demands, really. We want to make sure that we give the fans what they want. So, if the fans come out and they're telling me, hey, we need we need an EP, we need an LP, we need something bigger than just singles, then we'll give them an EP or an LP. Until then, I think that we got some good singles planned along the way in the pipeline. So we definitely got some good music on the way. Either way.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So I have one of your songs, Therapy. And I would love to share with America, from my America, I guess, the SKST radio audience, to listen to the song. Is it
Of course. Yes, please play it.
Let's see what we got here.
When I realize that I got it, you can see in my mind it's so messy. Cause it's like that we live gets so hectic. That's why I'm with you here. I got issues, y'all got problems. Why you listening? You can't solve them. So I got issues, it ain't my problem. Damn, it's been a long day. I've been trying hard not to go back to the old me. They think that they know me, but really, man, they don't know me. They say they're the homies, but really, man, they be phony. So lonely getting to the top, I wish they would've told me. Had some ups and downs, but we don't know where the road leads. I've been lost and found, the devil, he couldn't hold me. Blessings, certain lessons, just realizing he chose me. These meds gon' make me oldie, they trying to take control of me. When I realize that I got is genetics, you can see in my mind it's so messy. Cause this life that we live gets so hectic. That's why I'm with you in I got sessions. Y'all got problems. Why you listening? You can't solve them. So I got issues. It ain't my problem. Damn, it's been a long day. I got issues. Y'all got problems. Why you listening? You can't solve them. So I got issues. It ain't my problem. Damn, it's been a long day. Asking all these questions, what you need from me. Now I'm out here stressing what they think of me. Cause really I don't know if you misleading me. All I do is tell the truth, you ain't believing me. Believing me, teasing me, I don't even know what to think for me. I'm just sitting there peacefully, I got places I can be. But I'm right here with you, letting you into my mind to see. Minding my business I could be. Finally I've been finding me. Won't mess up my life, can't live with regrets. Can't do all this twice, can't ruin my rep. God is my witness, I get my vengeance. Even though I'm against, I'ma still pay attention. And there I got issues, y'all got problems. Why you listening? You can't solve them. So I got issues, that ain't my problem. Damn, it's been a long day. I got issues, y'all got problems. Why you listening? You can't solve them. So I got issues, that ain't my problem. Damn, it's been a long day.
Go hard.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Oh man, that is awesome. Well, I see why it's climbing the charts. Man,
Every time it comes on, I love that song.
oh my gosh, I do too. That's one of my new songs. So let me ask you this though. So did you write this song?
Yeah, I wrote it with the co-writer G.O. He's an amazing, fantastic writer. He's worked with some of the biggest names in R&B, including Chris Brown. A lot of those guys out from the East Coast, Virginia. I'm from North Carolina, so it was it worked so well. We got in the studio and it was like, oh, we have this in common. Oh, we have that in common. Oh, da, 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 da. So working with him was so easy and so flawless. Like it's been really cool because these guys they're elite, right? This production team that I've been working with on all these tracks, these are some elite guys. And for me being the new guy in the room, you would think I would be super intimidated, but then you get into a room with these guys and you're just like, oh, they're just regular. They're just normal, So shout out to Gio really for being normal and for allowing me to express myself in a way that's conducive to my voice and my style of music. I've had other writers that have tried to dissuade me from doing what I like to do, and Gio didn't do that. So He was an awesome co-writer on this project, and he helped make this thing a reality for sure.
Wow. Wow. So when you're in Virginia, you need to look us up because we're in Virginia Beach.
Oh,
So if you
really?
travel this way, yeah, we're not that far from one another. So yeah, I would
Okay.
love to meet you in person, have you come out to
Yeah.
the studio and just chop it up, But this is so cool. This is so cool. So you have a new friend here. And so whatever we can do to kind of help promote you on our end, we have a mutual friend. So we're just gonna never stop entertainment, right? We're gonna make it stop. We're gonna
Stop.
keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
That's
And
right. That's
and
right.
so that's what we're here for. So now, words of wisdom. So if you come up across an artist who's trying to get where you are right now, and that's climbing the charts like crazy, what type of advice would you give that person?
I would tell them, like, there are going to be days when you want to give up. There are going to be days when you're going to question whether or not you're doing the right thing. There's going to be days when you're wondering, like, is anybody ever going to listen to it? And those are valid questions. But the answer is just keep going. At the end of the day, the answer is no to 100% of the questions that you don't ask. So don't be afraid to ask. If you could be in that room, if you could be in that session, if you could work with this producer, if you could work with this writer, even if they got the blue check, even if they got the millions of followers, you might find that the answer is yes. And finally, and most importantly, I would say, when it comes to your dreams, we don't follow our dreams, we chase them. And I think that's the most important piece of advice that I think I could give anybody.
Wow, I love it. Absolutely love it. So what do you like to do for fun? What's your fun thing?
Well, I have dogs. I have 3 very large dogs, so they take up a considerable amount of my time, and they're a lot of fun. I mean, they're a handful too, but they're a lot of fun. I'm also a pilot, so I fly airplanes. You probably see the propeller behind me.
Yeah.
My crooked picture back there. That was because of the dogs, by the way. The dogs did that. Their tails. But yeah, so I'm a pilot as well. I've been flying airplanes since I was young. So
wow.
Yeah. Living here in Los Angeles has been great because the weather is wonderful. So you can go and take a plane up, go rent a plane and go fly around. I like to do that a lot. So I'll go and fly up to Malibu and look at the houses and just dream about having one day. I enjoy the weather out here. I like to go down to the beach. I like to hike. Anything that involves outdoors, anything that involves the dogs, or anything that involves traveling, I'm in.
That's good. That's good. Because your life is so short, and like you said, therapy, right? That's one thing that I felt like the reason why this song is going to do so good, because everybody needs that therapy. Everyone needs everything that's going on with what we just went through, the COVID, being afraid of it coming back. The mental state that people are in. That song is like dead on. I mean, it might not was meant for it to be dead on, but it's dead on.
Yeah, I mean, it was the story of the song is one. It was kind of a shared experience, but like, I was on a conversation with someone and I was told, "Oh, you need therapy," but it wasn't coming from a place of love. It was coming from a place of negativity. It was almost as if it was weaponized against me, to make me think that something was wrong with me. Mm-hmm. And so I said, all right, well, I'll show you. I'll go to therapy. And so the next day, I called up Biscuit and Butter, and I said, hey, man, I need some therapy. And for me, therapy is going into the booth. For me, therapy is getting into the music, getting to my passion, getting to doing what I love to do. So, I told them the story, and they were like, that's crazy. We need to make a song like that. We learned what would have been a negative thing, because you think about that, like, oh, do I need therapy? Oh, is something wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with you. But like, at the end of the day, the fact that somebody tried to use that and weaponize it, it just shows that everything that's wrong with the mental health care system in the United States, because you don't do that. You don't tell somebody, oh, you need therapy on Mad Day. That's not how it's supposed to work. If somebody needs therapy, you're supposed to, on any given Sunday, be like, hey, man, I care about you. You need therapy, But you waited until you was mad to use that as something against me. And so what I decided to do was take it and turn it into something positive, turn it into something creative, and hopefully something that, again, creates engagement and something for people to talk about, because mental health, especially in our community, it's kind of stigmatized. So I like to open this door and say, okay, well, here, let's talk about this, and let's talk about what this means, because like you said, everybody needs some form of somebody to talk to, something to talk about, some way to clear your mind, especially after we just went through a pandemic and it feels like every other day we're in another historical event that's going to be in a textbook. Like it's important to talk about these issues. So I figure, why not put it into a song, express how I feel about it in a way that only I can, and say, look, I got issues. We all got problems.
We all have issues,
So
it is what it is.
Together, and let's try to get through this. And I think that this song is just supposed to be a start to hopefully what will become a much bigger conversation in this country.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, John, thank you so much for being on the show today. I wanted to bring you back. Like I said, you're going places. And so I'm glad to say I knew him back in those days,
I'll be back for sure. Next time I got a song, I'll be right back. Just send me an invite. I'll be right here.
All right. And I'll follow you on Instagram and tell people how they can find your song.
Absolutely. Yeah, guys. Follow me on Instagram, all social media platforms at John Alex Gatsby, JohnAlexGatsby.com. You can pick up some merchandise. The music video is on YouTube right now. John Alex Gatsby official YouTube page. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. There's so many of them. It's all at John Alex Gatsby. And of course, you can stream therapy on your favorite streaming platform. So whatever that is, just type in therapy, John Alex Gatsby, and you'll see the song.
I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Well, John, thank you so much for being on the show. I'm so excited for you, boy. You got some stuff going on, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Of you, because you don't see young people like you actually out there doing what you're doing. And so keep going. Don't stop.
I will. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you. Until then, next week, SKST Radio. John, tell them bye.
Bye, SK Radio. Let's go.